Alcatel-Lucent is a company which is, I would say, one of the pioneers in the telecom sector in Pakistan, certainly from a vendor side. It has been in Pakistan for, I think, about more than 25 years. We have been in this site in which you are interviewing me. As you can see, it's a nice big location in a very central part of Islamabad. And this is a facility which we own, and we've been here since I believe 1991. Prior to which we were based out of Karachi, I believe. So Alcatel-Lucent has been doing activities in Pakistan for a long time. We a number of the telecom professionals in Pakistan have been trained by Alcatel-Lucent. They may even now be working for competitors or maybe working for operators. But I would say that Alcatel-Lucent has had a very large role to play in the development of the telecom sector in Pakistan, which is beyond the business that Alcatel-Lucent has done itself. It's basically developing the telecom sector and the expertise, because one of the things that Alcatel-Lucent really strongly believes in is training local resources and to have a large localization effort. So we are actually very actively pursuing a policy of ensuring expertise to the local resources, to ensure that our management is local. As you can tell, you are interviewing me, I'm also Pakistani. My top level team here, including our CFO, our Chief Commercial Officer, they're all Pakistani. We don't believe in expats. Yes, expats for short time for certain expertise, that's fine, but we really are wanting to train Pakistanis and use that expertise for the rest of the region also. Okay. So in fact, as we speak, we have a very large number of Pakistani expats in the region. You'll be happy to know. Like for example, one of our very senior executives in Cairo is an expat from Pakistan, from Alcatel-Lucent Pakistan, and a number of other such tenures we have, or our expats have from the region. So we are exporting our resources out from here. Pakistan is also a center of excellence for various bids and proposals. We actually support bids and proposals beyond Pakistan out of the expertise, the pre-sales engineering expertise we have here. And this is, as I said, apart from the post-sales expertise which has gone on expat missions across the region. We have a number of them in Africa and so on. As far as our Pakistan business is concerned, Alcatel-Lucent is mashallah say, despite the general, how to say, downturn in the overall market in Pakistan, mashallah say, we are still doing reasonably well. We have good business which includes some big customers like Mobilink and CM Park, Zong. And besides that, a number of other customers which are very critical for us, and in fact very exciting projects. Some of those projects may be small, but they're exciting because, for example, one of the earliest implementations of GPON, which is our next generation metro optical projects, have been done with customers like Neatel and Cybernet here in Pakistan. So besides our wireless business, as I just now mentioned, with CM Park and Mobilink, we have other such exciting projects, and we are well placed in some other projects that I can't mention for obvious reasons. But certainly there's one project where we are very inshallah hoping to close soon, which will also be a very important project for us and for Pakistan. So our business is a good business. We are based here in Islamabad, Karachi, Lahore, Peshawar, Faistabad, Multan. So in many parts of Pakistan, typical vendors are not always don't have offices, but it believes in the adage. We are a global company, multinational company, but we act local. So we are fully set up to address the Pakistani business and presence throughout the country. It's a good question, and it really, I guess, the answer to that question really depends on the timing. If the license, and I should say, because it's really the spectrum license. I think there's a lot of confusion in Pakistan where people talk about 3G license as such, based on our understanding, and I think the PTA has clarified it on a number of occasions. The license is for spectrum, and it's technology agnostic. So you can decide whatever technology you mentioned, 4G, 3G, you can do whatever you want in that spectrum, and the license is for the spectrum. So currently what is being discussed is the 2.1 gigahertz as far as 3G or 4G is concerned, it really depends when the spectrum will be a license will be issued, and there's talk about the 2.1 gigahertz spectrum. There are many advantages of 4G, but there are also many advantages of 3G. And one of the big advantages of 3G is that, which is sometimes quoted as one of its drawbacks, but one also must understand that it's a strength, is the fact that it's in some ways quite an established and old technology. So it's been around for a very long time. And many of the hurdles of new technologies have been overcome. Like, for example, the biggest hurdle of which is terminal availability. In fact, the terminal that you have, the terminal that I have, is in fact 3G capable. So this is a great advantage, strength of 3G. It's an established technology, has been around for a while. Terminals are available. In fact, my guess is, of course, one would have to look at the specific stats, but my guess is that at least 15% of the terminals in the Pakistan market that people are using as they speak are probably 3G capable.
Yeah.
Right? So for LTE, while it has many advantages over 3G, there's no doubt. In fact, Alcatel-Lucent is a big believer in LTE, because we are one of the first ones to actually have a commercially available product on LTE, besides of course being well established in 3G. So we fully understand the value of LTE, but it would be inaccurate for me to say that it has yet reached the stage of maturity that 3G has. And I think the biggest hurdle, of course, is terminals. So if you were to ask me what the future of 3G is, as long as the license is issued reasonably soon, which is what I understand from the government, based on the government statements they are planning to issue within this year. If that happens, then I would say that probably the implementation will be 3G. But one of the good news is that from vendors like Alcatel-Lucent, you actually have the same BSS. So the same BTS can do 3G as well as LTE. And in fact, you can even have GSM on that. So we have now what you call multi-technology base stations, and one of the advantages to operators if they were to buy from companies like Alcatel-Lucent is that they don't necessarily need to commit all the money into 3G, and you have the same seamless growth plan from GSM to Edge to 3G to LTE. And in fact, there's some very exciting new technologies coming out where the radios are actually software settable. And in fact, Alcatel-Lucent is one of the leaders in this. So we are solutions for problems. So if you have problems, we have solutions. And this is more than just a good tagline. It's not a marketing buzzword. This is genuine. Whether that's our expertise, whether that's our managed services ability, whether it's just from the fact that we have locally trained resources. We are here in Pakistan. We don't have foreigners who are based here in Pakistan for a short period of time, and when they go back, what happens then? So we are looking at a total solution. This is where our value prop is. So that's something that we want to ensure that our customers know. That's our job.
Okay. Right, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much for your time. And